Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's a real game changer, stepping out of your comfort zone. We hear this phrase all the time, right? But what does it actually mean, and why is it so powerful? Let's break it down. Imagine your life as a bubble. Inside this bubble is everything you know, everything you're familiar with. This is your comfort zone. It's safe, it's predictable, and honestly, it's pretty cozy in here. Your daily routine, the foods you always eat, the friends you've had for years, they all live inside this bubble. There's nothing wrong with it. Our brains are wired to seek comfort and avoid uncertainty. It's a survival instinct. But here's the thing. While it's comfortable, nothing new ever grows in here. True growth, learning, and adventure, they all happen just outside the edge of that bubble. That space just beyond what's familiar is called the growth zone or the learning zone. It's where the magic happens. So, how do we start exploring this new territory? It begins with a single step. The key is to participate in activities that challenge you, but don't completely overwhelm you. Think of it like this. If your comfort zone is a cozy living room, you don't need to immediately jump into the freezing Arctic. Maybe you just step out onto the porch first. Let's visualize this. Picture your comfort zone as a small, glowing sphere. Inside, you're moving around easily. Everything is second nature. Now, imagine a specific goal you have. Maybe it's learning a new language, starting a new fitness routine, or speaking in public. That goal is a point of light, floating just outside your sphere. To reach it, you have to stretch your sphere. Let's say you want to learn to play the guitar. The first step isn't to book a stadium tour, it's to pick up a guitar. That first touch, the awkwardness of holding it, the feeling of the strings on your fingertips, that is you pushing the boundary of your comfort zone. Your bubble expands just a tiny bit to include this new sensation. Next, you watch a tutorial video. You learn your first chord. It sounds clunky, your fingers hurt, but you're doing it. With each practice session, your bubble stretches further and further. What was once scary and foreign is now becoming familiar. Eventually, playing that chord becomes part of your comfort zone. Your sphere has permanently grown larger. This is the fundamental process of growth. It's about taking small, manageable steps. If public speaking terrifies you, don't sign up to give a TED Talk tomorrow. Start by simply voicing your opinion in a small meeting at work. Or practice recording yourself talking about a topic you love. Each small victory builds your confidence and expands your capacity for handling discomfort. Let's explore some specific areas where we can apply this. Think about your social life. Are you always hanging out with the same group of people? Try joining a club or a group that shares one of your interests. A book club, a hiking group, a board game cafe. The first meeting might feel awkward. You won't know anyone. That's the feeling of growth. You're forcing your brain to forge new connections and navigate a new social landscape. What about your career? Are you stuck in a role that feels too easy? Maybe it's time to volunteer for a project that scares you a little. A project that requires you to learn a new skill or collaborate with a different department. The stress and challenge you feel initially are the very things that will make you more valuable and capable in the long run. Employers don't look for people who have stayed comfortable. They look for people who have demonstrated growth. Even our daily routines can be a powerful place to practice. Always take the same route to work, try a different one. You might discover a new coffee shop or a beautiful park. Always order the same thing at your favorite restaurant. Ask the waiter for their recommendation and try something new. These might seem like tiny, insignificant acts, but they are training your brain. You're teaching it that new doesn't equal bad. You're building your discomfort muscle. Think of it like working out. The first time you lift a weight, it feels heavy and difficult. Your muscles are sore the next day. But if you keep at it, you get stronger. Soon, that same weight feels easy. To keep growing, you have to add a little more weight. Stepping out of your comfort zone is the exact same principle, but for your mind and your character. One of the biggest barriers we face is the fear of failure. What if I try and I'm not good at it? What if people laugh at me? Here's a secret. Everyone feels this way. And here's another secret. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of it. When you try that new chord on the guitar and it sounds awful, you haven't failed. You've gathered data. You now know what asterisk not asterisk to do. You adjust your fingers and try again. Imagine each attempt as a 3D model you're building in your mind. The first try is just a rough wireframe. It's wobbly and incomplete. When you fail, you're not scrapping the model. You're simply identifying a weak point in the structure. You go back, you reinforce that connection, you adjust an angle. Each iteration, each failure, adds more detail and strength to your model until it becomes a solid, complete object. Success is just the final version of a model that was built through countless revisions. So, how can we make this a consistent practice in our lives? First, get curious. Instead of seeing new things as threats, see them as opportunities. Cultivate a mindset of what can I learn here, instead of what if I mess this up. Second, start small. I can't stress this enough. The goal is to challenge yourself, not to traumatize yourself. Pick something that makes you slightly nervous but also a little excited. That's the sweet spot. Third, celebrate your effort, not just the outcome. Did you go to that networking event even though you were terrified? That's a massive win, regardless of whether you landed a new client. You showed up, you stretched your bubble. Acknowledge and praise yourself for your courage. Fourth, find a partner or a community. It's much easier to be brave when you're not alone. Share your goals with a friend who can encourage you. Join a group of people who are also trying to learn the same thing. Shared experience makes the journey less intimidating and a lot more fun. And finally, be kind to yourself. There will be days when you retreat back into your comfort zone. That's okay, it's part of the process. You don't have to be expanding 24/7. Rest is just as important as the challenge. The key is to not let that retreat become permanent. Rest, recharge, and when you're ready, take another small step out. Over time, you'll look back and be amazed at how much your world has expanded. The person you are today is the result of all the times you chose courage over comfort in the past. And the person you will become depends on the choices you make starting right now. That's scary, unknown territory outside your bubble. It's not a void to be feared. It's a universe of potential, waiting for you to explore it. It's where you'll find new passions, new friends, new skills, and ultimately, a more vibrant and fulfilled version of yourself. So, my challenge to you this week is this: identify one small thing you can do to step outside your comfort zone. Just one. Maybe it's trying a new recipe. Maybe it's striking up a conversation with a stranger. Maybe it's signing up for that online course you've been eyeing. Whatever it is, do it. And then, come back and share your experience in the comments below. I'd love to hear how it went. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more content on growth and self-development. Go on, take that step. You've got this. See you in the next one.